Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you're passionate about the future of transportation, and especially when it comes to eco-friendly options like e-bikes, you're going to want to stick around for this update. In the meantime here, I want to introduce my co-host, and this is Ginger. And say hi to everybody, Ginger. Ginger has to be up here anytime I'm recording a video or anytime I'm in a meeting, which I frequently have, Zoom meetings. She has to be right here and a part of the action. So this is Ginger, and she's helping me out today. And, to get back into the topic here shortly. Well, today we're diving into a topic that's causing quite a stir among e-bike enthusiasts and urban commuters alike. That's right, we're talking about the recent moves to ban e-bikes or to overregulate them, and who's doing it and why? Well, we're about to get into all the details about this. First, let's rewind a bit. Late last year, we brought you a video discussing some of the challenges facing e-bike riders. Now, since then, a few things have evolved, and they're not all for the better. One notable change, though perhaps less alarming than the others, is coming from the state of New Jersey. Now, this state is proposing that all e-bikes need to be registered, similar to what you're doing with your automobile. And additionally, they're looking at requiring e-bike owners, to have insurance plans. Now, these plans would cover injuries or deaths caused by e-bike incidents, as well as property damage. The insurance, according to one executive in the insurance industry, this insurance is going to be costly, and this will certainly have a negative impact on e-bike riders and for anybody that wants to get out there and ride their e-bike in New Jersey. Maybe they won't be able to. Maybe they can't afford the insurance, so they can't afford to have an e-bike. This is just absolutely crazy, I think. But anyhow, the most concerning development comes from Key Biscayne, Florida. Now, the community has outright banned e-bikes and other micro-mobility devices like electric scooters. Now, this drastic measure was taken after a tragic accident where a young e-bike rider struck and killed a beloved local resident. Now, I want to be clear, the loss of life is a profound tragedy, and my heart goes out to the family and friends of the victim. She was a valued member of the community, and her absence is felt deeply. And I'm sorry for that, and the community is in mourning. However, banning e-bikes entirely really feels like an overreaction. And for me, it raises the question, and doing these stories prior, why is there such a stigma attached to e-bikes? And this isn't a question I can answer alone. And if you would, I'm turning to you, our viewers. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment in the comment box below. But let's get back to Key Biscayne. Let's zero in on Key Biscayne for a moment. Were there underlying issues contributing to this tragedy beyond the use of e-bikes? Well, I believe so. And the question is, does the city have the necessary infrastructure to support not just e-bikes, but all forms of micro-mobility? And it really seems it does not. Now, I did a search of Google satellite images of Key Biscayne, and it looks like only one street has bike lanes And that's the primary street going through the main part of the town. Ginger's sniffing my microphone. You might hear that. Now knock it off. There's nothing like a bike lane that I can find on these videos that go anywhere near bike paths or roads that lead up to or away from schools. You know, the lanes and the streets that kids would use to go to and from schools. There's nothing. It looks like a very congested community to me, and there's no infrastructure planning. Now, during the city council meeting, some residents said that they could see this tragedy coming. Well, if this tragedy was foreseeable, then why was nothing done? Why wasn't the infrastructure addressed earlier? If the streets lack bike lanes, forcing riders onto sidewalks, it's a recipe for disaster. And yet, when accidents do occur, the responses shouldn't be to ban one mode of transportation, but the decision should be to improve the infrastructure for all modes of transportation. E-bikes and other micromobility devices aren't going anywhere. In fact, e-bikes are outselling electric cars significantly. So it's time for communities to adapt to these new modes of transportation. This means not just improving streets and sidewalks, but also enforcing existing traffic laws. And that's easy. It's easy to do. It's something that's there already, existing traffic laws. Why don't you enforce those? And here's an idea from our last video. Why don't you deploy police officers on e-bikes to patrol areas heavily trafficked by bicycles and e-bikers, and especially near schools and near routes that come and go around the schools. You know, e-bikes and bicycles are subject to almost all of the same traffic laws that cars are supposed to follow. So if there's carelessness and speeding, and that's a problem with bicycles and e-bikes, then step up the enforcement. Well, you can do that right now. Now, before we wrap up, I want to revisit the question, why do e-bikes face such a stigma? And your insights are valuable. So please, let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation and put your comments in the box below here in this video. Now I want to thank you for tuning in and for your continued interest in these important issues. And until next time, keep pushing for a safer future for all modes of transportation. And until next time, ride safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.